Hello, welcome to the weekly highlights program on Azərbaycan Television with the major developments of the week. I'm your host, Ilham Məmmədov. Now first, let's take a look at the most important developments of the week. An official welcome ceremony was held for the President of the United Arab Emirates, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan on January 9th. President Ilham gave an interview to local television channels on January 10th. An official welcome ceremony was held for President of the United Arab Emirates, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan on January 9th.
President of the Republic of Azerbaijan Ilham Aliyev welcomed President of the United Arab Emirates Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan.
Qaravul fərağat. Soldan qarşılamaq üçün. Qaravula. Ol.
The Chief of the Guard of Honor reported to the President of the United Arab Emirates.
Cənab Birləşmiş Ərəb Əmirlikləri Prezidenti, sizin Azərbaycan Respublikasına gəlməyiniz şərəfinə fəxri qaral düzülüb. Qaral rəisi Polkovnik Leytenant Quliyev.
The heads of state reviewed the Guard of Honor.
سلام عسكر.
The national anthems of the United Arab Emirates and the Republic of Azerbaijan were played. the delegation of Azerbaijan was introduced to the President of the United Arab Emirates, while the delegation of the United Arab Emirates was introduced to the President of Azerbaijan. The Guard of Honor marched in front of President of Azerbaijan Ilham Aliyev and President of the United Arab Emirates Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan to the accompaniment of a military march. The heads of state posed for official photos.
President of the Republic of Azerbaijan Ilham Aliyev held an expanded meeting with President of the United Arab Emirates Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan. The meeting was attended by brother of the President of the United Arab Emirates, Vice President of the United Arab Emirates, Deputy Prime Minister, Chairman of the Presidential Court Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed Al Nahyan, brother of the President of the United Arab Emirates, Foreign Minister Sheikh Abdullah bin Zayed Al Nahyan, and son of the President of the United Arab Emirates, Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed Al Nahyan. The meeting was followed by a ceremony to exchange signed documents as part of the visit. Then the negotiations continued at a one-on-one meeting.
Hörmətli cənab prezident, əziz qardaşım, hörmətli qonaqlar, Azərbaycana xoş gəlmisiniz.
Dear Mr. President, dear brother, honorable guests, welcome to Azerbaijan. Your visit to Azerbaijan is a historic event marking the first official visit of the President of the United Arab Emirates to Azerbaijan. I am confident that this visit will contribute significantly to the development of friendship and brotherhood between our two countries. Yesterday, during the official reception, we thoroughly discussed many issues and once again reaffirmed our strategic partnership. I am pleased that our personal meetings are becoming regular. Last month, we met in Abu Dhabi. Seizing this opportunity, I once again congratulate you on the successful organization of COP28. I express my gratitude for the support extended to Azerbaijan regarding the hosting of COP29. I would like to take this opportunity once again to express special appreciation for your position in the United Nations Security Council, for your support of Azerbaijan. Today, a multitude of crucial documents have been signed and a ceremony for the exchange of these documents is scheduled shortly. I am confident that these agreements will form a sturdy foundation for our future cooperation. Our cooperation is multifaceted, spanning many areas. In the recent past, significant strides have been taken in the energy sector, particularly in the field of green energy. In October of last year, a 230-megawatt solar power plant was inaugurated in Azerbaijan, made possibly through investments from your country. This is just the first step. Based on the signed contracts and a memorandum of understanding, investments from your country are planned to facilitate the production of 10 gigawatts of green energy in Azerbaijan. Two more important documents were signed in Baku last month. Based on one of these documents, signed between the United Arab Emirates and Azerbaijan, a joint investment fund was established with a financial capacity of $1 billion. The second noteworthy document is related to the information and communication sector. We highly appreciate this because under your leadership, your country has attained remarkable success, establishing itself as one of the most developed and successful nations in the world. I know that your successful experience serves as an example for many countries. I am confident that your visit will cement our strategic partnership and further enhance the friendly and brotherly relations between our two peoples. Once again, welcome. Mr. President, I am very pleased to visit Azerbaijan. I express my gratitude to you for the hospitality and warm welcome. I am particularly pleased with the negotiations we had yesterday during the official reception and the agreements we have reached regarding the prospects of relations between our two countries. Mr. President, I wish your country and your people a successful year. We would like to highlight the Memorandum of Understanding on Strategic Partnership signed today between the two countries. The signing of this Memorandum of Understanding gives strategic significance to the relations between our two countries. We will mobilize our efforts to develop ties and cooperation in trade, economic, industrial, agricultural, cultural and educational sectors. The relations between the two countries are progressing in an upward trajectory, and we witness continuous development and success in various areas. In the United Arab Emirates, we're also ready to develop cooperation between the two countries across various areas for the prosperity and flourishing of both nations and peoples. As you have noted, the development of our relations in its infancy. We, in turn, are mobilizing our efforts towards strengthening relations and creating new bridges between our countries. Mr. President, I would like to once again extend my congratulations to you as Azerbaijan was chosen as the venue for COP29 this year. This, in turn, is a testament to the world's trust in Azerbaijan, and I wish you success on this occasion. As we noted during our previous meeting in Dubai, Azerbaijan is certainly capable and ready to host such prestigious events. Mr. President, I want to once again express my gratitude for the hospitality, warm reception, and especially for the wonderful more than 2 hours that we spent together yesterday. I truly enjoyed our 2-hour meeting. Mr. President, as I mentioned yesterday, consider all the experience of the United Arab Emirates at your disposal. We are ready to share our expertise with you in all areas, especially regarding the organization of COP29. As you know, the United Arab Emirates has extensive experience in many fields, and we are always ready to share it with brotherly countries like yours. However, there are also certain aspects and areas where we too are learning. Thank you very much, Mr. President. The meeting was followed by a ceremony to exchange signed documents as part of the visit. The visit featured the signing of several key agreements, including the Memorandum of Understanding on Strategic Partnership between the Republic of Azerbaijan and the United Arab Emirates, Memorandum of Understanding on Cooperation between the Minister of Finance of the Republic of Azerbaijan and the Minister of Finance of the United Arab Emirates, Protocol of Intent between the Minister of Ecology and Natural Resources of the Republic of Azerbaijan and the Minister of Climate Change and Environment of the United Arab Emirates, Memorandum of Understanding on Cooperation between Ada University and Anvar Gargash Diplomatic Academy, Memorandum of Understanding on Investment Cooperation on Electricity Transmission Projects between the Minister of Energy of the Republic of Azerbaijan and the Minister of Investment of the United Arab Emirates, Framework Agreement on Strategic Cooperation on Enhancing the use of the renewable energy and clean energy potential of Azerbaijan and enabling green energy export operations, Calendar of Events for the implementation of 1GW solar and onshore wind projects in Azerbaijan, and the Strategic Cooperation Agreement between ADNOC and SOCAR. Then the negotiations continued during a one-on-one meeting.
President İlham Aliyev gave an interview to local television channels on January 10th.
Son 20 ilin tarixi göz qabağındadır və əsas məsələ ondadır ki...
Answering journalists' questions on various issues, President İlham Aliyev said a new era in the modern history of Azerbaijan began after 20th September when the anti-terrorist operation in Karabakh ended. The head of state emphasized that Azerbaijan has achieved its main goal, the complete restoration of the country's sovereignty, and today, Azerbaijan is one of the strongest countries in the world. From the perspective of the processes occurring in our country, including the political, military, and other spheres, this event was the final exclamation point, marking all the works we had accomplished thus far. As we begin 2024, we do so as a fully sovereign nation and people, said the head of our state, emphasizing that September 20th marked the beginning of a new era in our modern history. The president noted that Azerbaijan's path until September 2023 was purposeful and aimed at achieving its goals. The head of our state also stated that the anti-terrorist measures taken on September 20th were successful and professional. Separatists were given no choice and would have been destroyed if they did not surrender. The head of state stressed that justice has prevailed and the country has achieved its rightful goal. However, the president expressed regret that the major players in the international community did not share this opinion. President Ilham emphasized that despite attempts to blame Azerbaijan and use various pressure mechanisms against it, the country achieved justice through a political and diplomatic campaign on the international level, which placed great importance on the victory in the Second Karabakh War. The president of Azerbaijan stated that following the end of the Second Karabakh War, Armenian residents of Karabakh approached state representatives with proposal to establish contacts. The Azerbaijani side did not refuse these proposals. The head of state emphasized the importance of this. The goal was to fully restore sovereignty and to assure the population living there that they can live comfortably and safely within the framework of a single Azerbaijani state. President Ilham stated that the determination of the route and construction of the new Lachin-Khankendi highway was a significant event. The establishment of a checkpoint on the Lachin road laid the foundation for the events of April 23rd. By building a new road, we were also able to reclaim the city of Lachin, underscored the head of our state. The president noted that France has openly begun to conduct anti-Azerbaijan activities without any other factors masking it. Azerbaijan will contribute to exposing French neocolonialism. President Ilham Aliyev described the desecration of the monument to Azerbaijani poetess Khurshid Banat in France as a moral low point. He also highlighted that during the occupation, Armenian separatists had dug up her grave in Aghdam. This draws a clear analogy between the two events. President Ilham Aliyev emphasized the need for unhindered passage in the Zangezur corridor, specifically in the section between Zangilan and Ordubad. He stated that cargo, citizens and vehicles traveling within Azerbaijan should be able to pass freely without inspections or customs administration. Failure to do so will result in the continued closure of borders with Armenia. Regarding the peace agreement, the head of state stated that the basic conditions for signing a peace treaty between two sovereign states have been created. Assistance is welcome but not required. Guarantees are not necessary. And if it is signed in a bilateral format, it should be signed. President Ilham Aliyev emphasized that assistance should not be forced. With regards to the upcoming early presidential elections, the president noted that it's due to the restoration of sovereignty over the entire territory of the country after the end of anti-terrorist measures in Karabakh. Elections should mark the beginning of a new period, said the head of our state. Regarding the Great Return program, the head of state highlighted our main achievement, the return of former displaced persons to 5 settlements. This includes the cities of Lachin and Fizuli, as well as the villages of Ağali, Talush and Zabukh, which are already being revitalized. The return of former IDPs to the settlements will continue this year. The investment program for this year has already been discussed several times and will be approved in the coming days. The investment program for Karabakh, Eastern Zangezur and other areas in our country is our primary tool for reconstruction, noted the head of our state. President Ilham Aliyev stated that our position on border delimitation is fair and logical. To expedite the process, expert groups should be created to survey the area and establish the border accurately. Currently, the border is only conditional. During the opening ceremony of the Serbia-Bulgaria gas interconnector, the head of state highlighted the growing potential of renewable energy in Azerbaijan. The Caspian region is becoming a key player in Europe's energy transition. Furthermore, the head of state mentioned successful activities within the non-aligned movement in the upcoming COP29 in Baku, which is significant from a global perspective. During the 3-hour interview, President Ilham Aliyev addressed nearly 20 topics. That was all for the week. Thank you for watching us and stay tuned not to miss the next edition of our program.